everyone. How's everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I'm doing great. So, are we ready to open up November's Palleful Packs? This is the premium one, I believe, is what I am subscribed to. I'm not being sponsored, so just to get that out of the way. Oh, what do we have this month? First, let's see if we can't find. I see lots of goodies. I see lots of wormies going on here. Oh, I'm sorry. This is December premium pack. So it's golden fluid acrylics. All right. Oh, and this is nice. It gives us a list of all the different colors that they have. I've never worked with fluid acrylics before. I don't know how much of a difference. I'm glad that had that on there because that was barely screwed on there. So, but we have titanium white, we have magenta, we're going to have a yellow medium, and probably a blue, phthalo blue. So, you know, with those colors we can create lots of different colors. We have a spray bottle, I'm assuming to put water in. What is this? What is this? I don't know what this is. Acrylic primed, ready to use. It's a panel, but it's an odd panel. Alright, and ooh, I got a paintbrush. This is a white sable, Robert Simmons, size 8 paintbrush. Let's see, here's another. So, but they don't seem to be a canvas though. I'm confused. Now here is a canvas here. This is a 6x12 cotton canvas panel. And it looks like that is going to be it for this box. But I love the red and gold. It's very holiday-ish, isn't it? I like it a lot. Okay, let me open these up and then I'm going to swatch and we'll see what is what. So let me get back when I get everything opened. Okay, I had a little snafu. My blue paint went flying, so I had to do a cleanup. But so let's read what all we have before we swatch. So here are the panels, and they're saying that these are ampersand smooth primed artist panels. They feel like the MF board that you can get that you can kind of dry erase on is exactly what I feel they are. I mean, I would venture to say that is exactly what this is. If I had a dry eraser, I would try it to see. Because they are very smooth, so I don't know how paint is going to adhere to these. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what else it says. The panel is made of top quality MDF. Yeah, that's what with a smooth acrylic coating. Surface allows for fine brushwork and palette knife painting. It is also perfect for mounting papers, prints, and canvas. Alrighty then. And then this is just a regular canvas board, which I knew, just by 6x12. And the spray bottle is for you to put water in. Now the acrylic paints, they are the consistency of a heavy cream, and they are. There are no fillers or extenders, and sorry, but you shake it shake or gently stir before use. Excessive shading generates foam. Clean with soap and water. And they do clean. I mean, I spilt it all the way here. I don't know if y'all can see on camera, but there was a big puddle about right here, and it went this way. So I cleaned up the majority of it with just a baby wipe. But then I have a magic eraser, or Mr. Clean magic eraser, and then I just used it to get the rest of it off. I mean, you can see it just a little bit, but it's fine. That's what this is for. So, again, I've already told you the colors, and what else did we get? The white sable brush. Let's see. It's flexible point, sharp working edge of traditional red sable hairs, but they hold more color, clean easier, and last longer than red sable. So, and it can be used with acrylic, watercolor, or oil. They're guaranteed for life. Wow. And the retail price of that brush is almost $11. It's $10.25. The price of these 4 acrylic paints is $32. They are expensive. I've looked at these before, and they're pretty out there. Let's see. The canvases, the smooth canvas is $4.41. And the alternative canvas is $2.95, and the bottle's $3. So you're getting your money's worth. I think the Premier is $49. Might not even be that. I don't know. It'd be down in the description. And what they also have, which I've not mentioned before, is they do have challenges for like the whole 4 weeks when you get your box, and then you can go and post it on social media and all that kind of stuff. But week 1 is holiday. Week 2 is, I'm not even going to try to pronounce that first word, but cozy. Week 3 is gift, and week 4 is excitement. So even though I got these in November, they were for December. Does that make sense? So like if you got this box, you have to pay in December, and you'll get the box in late December, but it's for the following month. I hope that makes sense. So, and again, they give us a list of all the colors that you can get in this acrylic, the Fluid Acrylics. So that's kind of nice to know. All right, so let's swatch these bad boys, and let's see what they're gonna do, because I don't know exactly what they're going to do. Okay, so I'm going to start with the yellow, and these do have a different consistency even of the craft paints, like the deco art that I use. They definitely have a different fluidity than the tubed acrylic paints. They're fluid. I mean, it's like you've added water to them. And there at the end, I do add a little bit of water just to see if you can use water with it, like what it would look like. And it's kind of like a watercolor a little bit. So I thought that was pretty cool. The colors, as you can see, are very vibrant. I really like the colors a lot. They mix okay as well. It's almost like the liquid watercolor that you find, but they're just a little thicker than that. But that's what they reminded me of. And then I just wanted to swatch and see what colors we would get when we mix the blues and the magentas and the yellows. Of course, we're going to get purples and orange and greens, because that's just what happens in the primary colors. So but I just wanted to see if when you use the straight colors, what colors you would end up getting. So yeah, and once I get that done, then I'm going to decide what I'm going to create as far as my project out of this box. I love that purple right there. It is a very, very pretty purple. Very gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And they dry pretty quickly too. The colors do. I will say that. And I'll talk a little bit more about that when we go on with the project. Okay, I'm just putting out the colors. Again, they're almost as fluid as the watercolor liquids, but just a tad bit thicker. I just used the tape there to do a guideline because I'm going to make a wreath, and so I got to create some brown. And so, of course, to make brown, you're going to mix up all the colors together to create a brown. And I wanted it a dark brown, so therefore I made it more of a darker purple and added just a little bit of yellow in order to achieve that color. I will say these mix pretty well. And then look, I made a boo-boo, and I could actually take a Q-tip and clean it off of this board. So this board, it is very slick, and I worried that the paints were not going to dry on them, but they do, and they dry pretty quickly. So now I'm going to mix some green, and again, I used the yellow and the blue, but then it was not quite the dark green that I wanted, so then I added just a little touch of the magenta to it, and it got to the color that I wanted. I will say I enjoyed working on this canvas. It just, I think it's the fluidity of these paints that they just really just glided onto the canvas. I really like it. And then you just had to dip your brush in just barely to get the colors that you wanted. And so I put out way too much paint. I mean, a drop probably would have been enough, seriously, out of all of the colors, because I felt like, I just put way too much on my palette. But I did end up scooping them up and putting them back in the bottle. I know a lot of people don't do that. They say it's contaminating, but I'm not going to waste paint, y'all. So especially this expensive paint. But I did really, really enjoy it. So I'm glad I got this box, because I would have never in a million years tried this on my own. These are way too expensive for me just to be like, wonder if I'm going to like them or not. So I'm really glad that I got them, and that I was able to use them. Mixing the colors were nice. You could actually put a little bit of water. That's what I did for that light brown color. I just added water, white and some water, to kind of make like a little wash to get the light brown color, and it worked beautifully. Now, it was a chore to clean this palette. These especially where I mixed, those dried pretty quickly, and they were a chore to get off. I'm not gonna fib about that. But it eventually did come clean, but I kind of had to scrub. And the other thing that I wanted to mention before I go is, once they're dried, you can add water, but it's not going to reactivate it like it would with watercolor, but it will give you a watercolor wash, and you will see me testing that theory out a little bit later in the video, because I was just very curious if you could reactivate them once they dried, and you can't. But you can make a wash, and it's like a watercolor wash. So, but I really did like these. I do recommend them. I'm just wondering what they would feel like on a regular canvas, though. I wonder if they would do the same as far as gliding goes, because they really did glide on this. So I'm really glad that I got this pack and that I got to play with it and experiment. So if you're interested in the palette pack, Palleful Pack, I'll link in the description the website, so you can go to it. I'm not being sponsored, so there.
All right, y'all. Well, that's it for me. Please enjoy the rest of the video and see what else I do with these and see me playing with the aftermath of the dryness. So, but that's all I have to say about it. So, all right, y'all. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you liked the video, please like it and share it. All right, y'all. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Keep watching the video. Bye.